Naruto. Kingdom Hearts 3, 2, and by the way, get Kingdom Hearts 3. Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 3 on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. CBT Naruto. Meta NFL 2020.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Saquon Barkley, let's get it. Let's go. Saquon Barkley. That was nice. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. Top 14%, I like it. Just like Tiger Woods won the Masters on April 14, 2019 Masters. Seeing sure that shit, alright. Should have record, that's enough. That's from me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
17 Naruto. Madden NFL 2020.
Marr now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set, 18, Gator. 54.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Nice Drew Saquon Barkley. Nice running balls up the game now. Nice running
first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants.
All right, man. Saquon Barkley, amazing.
53 yards.
Nice run the ball and nice touchdown.
First here on their opening drive. The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
We did pass one time and we got to sit down on the opening drive. That's what I'm talking
But I
about.
will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Switch.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Here we go. Strong left. Stop your whining.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Taking down back at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 47,
Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott, and he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Giants take over first and 10
let's go.
at their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. 54. Let's go one more. 5.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of
Nice
13.
spin mistake on
It's a
Barkley.
1st down. We've seen him break
That's
off
amazing.
a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there.
100 rushing yards in the second quarter.
Mark in yardage.
We'll take
We're
it.
still in the 2nd quarter.
We'll take that.
You got nothing.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side.
Nice pass, that man, and that's from the catch there,
Shepard.
Shepard. Beautiful.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or savor it a little bit, but I run right back at them.
And Barkley will try to punch it in, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Manning, and he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
Hey!
2 yards on the touchdown there, and the Giants have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's
not taking for loss defense.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play.
First of all, I was definitely in front of him, not behind him. Second of all, that was an interception, not whatever that was. So yeah, that was just bogus. But all right.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now, option right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings us 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott on the left side. Gallup's got it. Now the Cowboys going to burn
not taking for loss again, defense.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
On 1st down, not taking for loss again, defense.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 29 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Marr on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That deeply hash of an interception to you know, it was like, I don't even recall how many yards, like 50 yards or something like that. Like, it was triple coverage. So yeah, that should have been an interception. It failed to catch. That was ridiculously bogus.
As he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard.
Out.
Manning going to throw. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Giants.
Set. 15, line it. 15 line. Rock it. Ready?
On first down, Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper.
I was focused too up this LT to the left, but all right.
His guys are able to regain the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hard. Watch it slap.
Now Manning. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Barkley. Fighting through, and he's got space. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I took out that tackle on that play, taking on Barkley. He wasn't blocking him that well, but he made it for his mistakes. Amazing.
Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turned him loose.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
This dude, Saquon Barkley, is amazing.
Saquon Barkley.
Perfect running right there. Running back vision by me. Execution by you, Saquon Barkley. Execution by both of us. Amazing. Perfect. See, they began Boney passing touchdown this game and passes down the field. We getting legitimate runs. We getting legitimate running the ball. We getting legitimate runs down the field. Nice. By us.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
At the 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
There we go. Kill. Bang.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they get him down, but not before.
The quarterback didn't even put a hand up. Come on now, that's fake.
Again.
There we go. In your face. Here we go, 47.
Check 93's a
Prescott off play action. He gets it over the middle of Cobb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Down to the 25. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Prescott from the gun on third. He's got his target. It's Cobb.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shoot. Hey, 47.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. Watch the run.
Here we go. Go to 54. 26.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Get him, boy.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what
Yes,
will be the final
that's deflection
play
too.
of the third quarter.
That's deflection. Yes, that's deflection.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That should have been an interception.
Interception would have killed off a drive.
All the flag pressed them again today. That was a definite interception.
Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of
That's an interception even with legitimate passes.
The kick by Maher is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had
Lamar.
the field
Second buck is on fire.
Touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about it.
I definitely spin to the right before I even got to that lineman, but all right, whatever. If I even set the offensive line, definitely spin to the right, but whatever.
Stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Mike 54. Blue Dan, blue Dan. Out, out.
Hey, Sam up.
Throwing on second down. Manning, and he slings one that's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll make it third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
I think that's like the exact same thing I did on that Mark Rule play. Get the freak out of here, dog.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw it. Complete to Jason Witten. And taking it across midfield. And
move the linebackers over there way sooner than that, but all right.
About them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott now 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
That's what I'm talking about, Saquon Barkley. You've been the only legitimate thing this whole game. 240 rushing yards, get the freak out of here. All the other crap they're doing.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On the run, it's Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Manning to throw. That's complete left side to Shepard. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Now Manning. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took that.
That's some bullish. Why did he not die for that? Come on now.
This defense was
to the
possibility of the deep ball.
That was funny.
They were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
So much bogus stuff been going on. I didn't even think about doing it right.
He had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Oh, Zeke with a quick feed. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check
everyone
us out.
3 touchdowns are phony or bogus. If not every one of them, at least 200 of them. So yeah.
As we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
No offense to Dak Prescott, though. He's cool. And no offense to Amari Cooper either. He's cool also. That's long as passed there 40 yards, but they kept doing funny stuff on that. A lot of passes. Second Barkley, come on. Enough said. 240 rushing yards on 17 carries, 2 touchdowns, and Lawrence running there 53 yards. Amazing. 4 plus 20-yard runs. Come on now. Perfection. What he not even close. Three tackles for losses, plus 1 for nice. Alright. Second Barkley, your story of this game. Amazing. Top 40% like Tiger Woods. The day he won a Masters, 2019 Masters on April 14th, 2019. So that's fresh, and then same sort of stuff shit. But the record's enough for me. And shout out to Naomi Osaka. Match today. Naomi Osaka the match today versus the 15-year-old female Coco in the 2019 tennis US Open. That's gonna be exciting. Also shout out to today Kobe's birthday tomorrow, September 1st, 2019. Today is August 31st, 2019. And shout out to the NFL 100 season, first week starting next week. I think it's September 5th, 2019. And shout out to it's 2019-2020 NFL season, 100 NFL season. And shout out to NBA 2K20 coming out next week on September 6th, 2019. With all that being said, CBC Naruto. Over and out.